we cut across to more breaking news coming in. Immigration sources say that Pakistan has refused to accept its own citizens. These are citizens who were deported by India. We're now learning that Pakistan has refused to accept their own people at the Attari border. Indian Immigration Services confirming that Pakistan has closed all counters and they're refusing to take back their own people at the Attari border since 800 hours today. Pakistan refusing to take back its own people who had been illegally staying in India. And after India has taken that stringent action of deporting all these illegal Pakistanis back to their own country has shut doors to them. They're refusing to accept their own citizens who had been illegally staying in India. Pakistan has shut all the counters, and we'll try and get further details from Gursimran. I believe he's already with us. Gursimran, not surprising at all, given the nature of Pakistan itself, that has never been true to its own people. But with regards to what happened at these counters and what the next possible plan could be, given the fact that these are illegal immigrants, they can't come back to India, they have to go back to Pakistan, but Pakistan refuses to accept them.
So Isha, it is but obvious for the Pakistan side, because they have always been in denial and refusal, be it their citizens, be it their involvement in a terror attack, or be it the terrorists that they sent across to India. But this time it's really shocking that the Pakistan has refused to take back their own citizens. India has made it amply clear that those not having the valid visa, they have to return back. And today, though the extension has been given, but those returning back, they are also denied by the Pakistani side, which shows that the real face of the Pakistan, they actually don't own the people. Their own people, they have been completely now deserted by the Pakistani side, because India has made it amply clear that the diplomatic decisions that the India has taken, especially post Pahalgam terror attack, they are to be implemented, and they are being implemented with true spirit on ground. But now with the Pakistan denying their own citizens entry to the Pakistan, now the India is looking for the other options, that includes that how they will be sent back, because Pakistan will be shown the documents of their nationality, that they are the Pakistani nationals. These documents will be shown to them. Post that, India will ensure that these citizens be pushed back or repatriated to Pakistan, because they have been living in India, they were on the visa, but now will be sent back.
But fact is, Gursimran, that these are people who are Pakistani passport holders. Even from a point of view of a country refusing to take back their own people, how long can they pull this?
They cannot do it for a longer period of time. Reason being that these people, those who are having a valid Pakistani nationality identity card, they have to be taken back by the parent country. See, it is not a privilege to have the visa of other country, but it is actually the domain of the next country. That is, if India has granted, in this case, India has granted them visa, it's not their privilege to have it. It is the India's decision that if they will grant the visa, and at any given time, because when visas are granted, it is clearly written that the country that grants the visa holds the power to cancel it at any given point of time. So that is exactly the case now. But the Pakistan refusing their own citizen is a next level of embarrassment for them, because we have seen Pakistan not accepting their terrorists, not accepting their role in terror attack, but now not accepting their citizens, those who have gone to the other country on a valid visa. That is a new low for the Pakistan and the Pakistani administrators.
And this is a Pakistan that is completely spooked with knowing what they could be in for or what they could face from India. Some of them who in that nervousness are making very loud statements which are absolutely hollow on the inside, but their real action that speaks for itself when they reject their own people.
Yes, so Isha, that's very true, because we have been witnessing that for last 7 days what has been happening on ground. It was the first day, it was the Pakistan that claimed that they had the nuclear bomb with them, but it is on the 5th day then we saw the Pakistan again with a begging ball to the IMF saying that we need $1 million as a aid. So it's a begging ball Pakistan that is running post to pillar to get their financial crunches met, and on the other side is giving dares to the Indian side, stating that they have the nuclear power. But the reality remains that the Pakistan is somewhere is in a deep threat from the Indian side, because they feel that India will hit back anytime. That was the sole reason we saw Pakistani minister coming out at the dead of the night to hold a press conference that we have a credible intelligence input that there will be an attack, imminent attack by the Indian side in next 24 to 36 hours. These kind of imminent inputs were missing when the Jafar Express was attacked in Pakistan, because when they know that such incidents can happen from the Indian side, they were unaware what happened inside their hinterland. And also we have seen that the Pakistan, they have tried to every possible way to ensure that the India's retaliation does not cost them, because their air force that was also kept on standby, that was given the name of the exercise that they carried out, that was Fiza-e-Badr and other is Lalkar-e-Mumin that they launched and is going on. Reason being, Pakistan wants to keep its fleet of the air force airborne, so that if there is a attack or retaliation by the Indian side, they can save themselves from the same. And yesterday we saw Pakistani military also announce the exercise to take place, which clearly means that the Pakistan is now trying every possible attempt that they can make to keep Indian side away from its territory.
Right, Gursimran, do stay on. Shravan is also joining us from the newsroom. Also, we have Major General K.K. Sinha and Major General G.D. Bakshi, who will join us shortly. But fact remains that there is a procedure, there is protocol, which of course are words that Pakistan does not understand exist in its dictionary. Fact is that these are illegal immigrants who were staying in India, and they are valid passport holders of Pakistan. Even if Pakistan wants to take action against them, they could punish them. But to not accept them in their own country, what does one make of it?
See, Pakistan cannot deny it. That's a fact. Reason being that they are the Pakistani nationals and the Pakistani passport holders that have come India on a valid visa. Though the India has made their policy amply clear a day after the attack that took place in the Pahalgam and claimed the life of 26 innocent, that India will be cancelling all the short-term visas. Only the long-term visas will be valid, and those who have applied for the Indian citizenship. Now those others, those who have come, including those who have been here on the medical visa, they have to return back. But now today morning, what Pakistan did at the international border in Attari.
I'm sorry I'm having to interrupt you here, but let's also get a further understanding of the situation from Major General K.K. Sinha, who's with us on the broadcast. I mean, not surprising at all that Pakistan is not accepting its own citizens. They've never been true to their own people. But in terms of protocol, in terms of procedure, how long can they pull off this act? They shut all the counters, and there are people waiting at those counters with valid passport holders of Pakistan to enter, but they're not being allowed inside.
Good afternoon and Jai Hind. See, this is another blow that Pakistan has been doing it now is with the absolutely authorized visa on which they have come to, India. Of course, the number is very huge. The way they are coming out, even the Indians are surprised. We are surprised. In Gujarat, the number of these Pakistanis there, what they were doing at, whether they are the simple Pakistani who has come here for some reason or others, but number is huge. And today is the last day. They have been supposed to be there. Government has extended the time frame. But the surprising is that, it is not happening today also. It happened day before yesterday also, that they are supposed to open that, that Attari crossing at 7 o'clock. They opened it 11. Now today it is closed. So they are not accepting their own citizen. I don't know, this may be the heinous crime, the most heinous crime towards their own citizen. And we have to take a note of it. It has come, because the government has taken a very tough decision on that. And the Indians are surprised the way these Pakistanis have come over here. And, we just can't make out whether they have come as a laborer, they have come for a genuine reason, they have come for the medical treatment. But medical treatment is generally around Delhi. But they are sitting in Gujarat, they are in Punjab, in a huge Jammu and Kashmir. Huge number is coming out from there. I think, because visa has been given, they must be having the detail. But the authority, in the state authorities, they are surprised. They have reached Jharkhand, all the way to Jharkhand. I do not know whether they are the relatives over there, what they are doing it. The reasons are not known. I think it is a great decision by the government to send them back because they are the ears, eyes of the Pakistani terrorists who are coming here.
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, Major General G.D. Bakshi, this is an exercise that was long due. It should have happened. They were illegally living in India on fake documents. But speaking so much of the nature of Pakistan, that is not accepting its own people back.
Don't forget, they refused to accept the dead bodies of their martyrs back. Aslam Sher and the others, General KK will tell you, in Kargil, they refused to take their bodies back. We had to give them a decent burial, a proper burial with the Maulvi, etc. They refused to take their bodies back. They disowned them. So I am not surprised if they disown their citizens. The simple fact is that Pakistan standard tactic has been that when some Indian, goes to Pakistan, they try and honey trap him and send him back with, we have seen so many cases, contact established over the social media and then, a love affair kind of a thing, honey trapping openly so that those people can then, carry out spying for the ISI, carry out information gathering or other such nefarious tasks. So we should have thrown them out, been quite heartless about it. All this is good for the Bollywood movies, stories, but they are not very safe in practice because such liaisons across borders can lead to trouble, for the host country. So I think we have to be very careful in future and throw these people out. And especially the Bangladeshis and the Rohingyas who have been allowed to settle here, who are also settling in Nepal on our borders to, give us trouble at the right time of their choice. So I think we have to be ruthless now in throwing these people out. We cannot afford to go soft on this exercise because it is detrimental to national security. Highly detrimental to national security.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, this very exercise that has drawn attention to the larger problem of the amount of illegal immigrants who are settled in India and how they should be sent back. But Major General KK Singh, I want to talk about Pakistan right now because we are learning from our sources that since 8 a.m. in the morning, they're standing at the Attari border. It's been 6 hours. Those people are waiting. Pakistan is not opening its counters. Can they even do this? How long can they do this? And what is the sort of action or, you expect that Pakistan will do even if they open those counters?
See, it is the overall design of the Pakistan deep state and also the Pakistan authority who are there. The Pakistan army is dictating terms that don't do it. This is as per the design. If the Indian government has taken a decision that these people will go back, whether they are on a visa or any, if they have come without visa, as you say, illegal migrants, then a huge number. And only thing what we have to bring it out, like your channel is doing it, they are showing it to the people. General Bakshi, has been, pointing this figure, towards our own, somehow I'd say the weaknesses. It has happened not only now, it is happening from 2016. Buran Bani, when was killed before Uri and Pathankot, number were the same. They have never been thrown out. And it by the sinister design. The design we have to, understand from Indian side also. They are finding the place. Jan Bakshi was talking about Rohingya and Bangladesh. The Rohingya and Bangladeshis were sitting next to the Jammu, camps where in Pathankot, air base, next to that, they were all around. I commanded, a sub area in Northeast, in Guwahati. If you go to that sub area, all around is a hill. All Bangladeshis are sitting over there. The authorities knows, and I think this is the first time where the government have realized because we are, pushing it, and they have understood now. Overground workers who are supposed to be Indians, now actions are, and this is the actual action which is happening. Jammu and Kashmir, we know there is a list which was prepared in 2016 where 12,000 overground workers is there, but we are able to do it now, hardly 100 of them. We have to, go absolutely with the iron fist to solve this problem. Main problem, 80% problem lies within the country, this side of the border, this side of the, LOC. It lies to us. 20%, we'll sort them out, loud and clear. But if you don't do it, even India goes for full hog and attacks Pakistan. If we don't sort out own house, you will find this will again creep in the way it has been done for the last 40 years.
Major General G.D. Bakshi, the enemy has always been unethical. India is fully aware of that. But the niceness that India has shown, now a Pakistan that is completely spooked. Major General K.K. Sinha, I want to come back to you with this point, sir, because their level of nervousness that is getting displayed in literally every action that they're coming up with. They know that it could be drastic and they're scared.
Yes, one thing is the Pakistan as a state, and also in India, we have got, I do not say, it is the left wing, but the people are in large number. Aman ki asa, under table diplomacy, this will go on, and there will be a savior to this. Now the whole India, if they are saying, the majority of Indians feel that they are the biggest threat. If the threat, you want to get it inside your own country with a legal visas. You see, it's okay that a humanitarian ground, these people have come for the treatment. And India is giving treatment, that also is a very subsidized rate. If these people, they have come, they should be actually grateful to the country. But what they give you back, they give you back the terrorism. These people travel all the way, and they can find, this is the Pakistan stated claim that their hand can reach anywhere, including our parliament, and they have demonstrated that. When the parliament attack took place, it was, Burhanwani, Abdul Guru, all these factors had the local support. But we wake up now. We have woken up. We are taking these actions. They are not taking. We have to push them back. But of course, on a humanitarian ground, we are not doing it back. But the way the Trump has taken this, if you see, then America
right.
had both. They had this, but they are deporting them, illegal migrants, like a prisoner. They handcuffed and chained, then they are sent. India should not do it. These people must have come by the design. They may be innocent, but we have to be forceful, and we have to be absolutely tell them, Pakistan, to take it back.
Very true. And, for some reason, I want to draw your attention to posts that went viral, which have now turned into memes, but put out the emotion of a common man in Pakistan, where they say that whatever action India may take, but they're so unhappy in their own country with the way their government is treating them, from corruption to the lack of food, to the lack of an economy that is crumbling. Their own people are not happy. Those who manage to flee from there are being sent back. Pakistan is not taking them back. They don't even take back the dead bodies of their own soldiers. Who are they true to?
You are absolutely correct. I have seen this thing myself. We were on the Kargil War, and Kargil War, we were sitting on the features from where these people were going, and their dead bodies were lying. The first, 5 dead bodies of NLI, that is Northern Light Infantry, we recovered in our battalion. When we brought it back, we told them to take it back. They have not taken, they refused. They are not our soldier. If they can do that, the own soldier who has come on their behalf to do something in Indian territory, they refused. We have given the decent burial to them. We have given Supurdu Khak. That is what extension of it carrying on. 99 and today we are 2025. Nothing has changed. Whether their own security forces, jihadis, own people who have come on the legal visas, whatever the reason is.
Right.
But this is what you are exposing it, and I think we have to expose, because of your channel, whole world sees.
Yes,
We have to
absolutely.
and that is what the effect is going, making a dent to the Pakistanis.
I want to thank you, sir, for speaking to Republic this afternoon. But for our viewers, we're going to continue to get you details